Hey guys, what's up? This is RyGuyGaming here real quick, just to let you know. If you go ahead and head on to Be Madness by DevBoost Studios, you can go ahead and redeem a code to get 150 coins. So all you have to do is click on this here Twitter thing, and the code is sub2 RyGuyGaming. I know that's kind of a long code, but if you go ahead and click redeem, then you will go ahead and get a free 150 coins. So thank you all very much for watching the channel, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Hey guys, what's up? This is RyGuyGaming here today, back with another Roblox scripting tutorial. And I know it's been a long time since I've done one of these, so I apologize for that. I've been uploading the live stream for the past forever, so hopefully you've been enjoying those tutorials, but I'm back to the normal ones. And today's tutorial will probably be very useful for people that are making role-playing games. Not the role-playing games that I know with the leveling up and stuff, but the role-playing games that seem to have taken everyone by storm. So basically what I'm going to teach you how to do today is how to do actions in the chat. So I can say kicks player 2. And then, it will show up instead of a chat message, it will show up like an action message. You see it doesn't have the normal, if I were to say something, it would look like that. But instead it looks like an action. And the way I have that set up is you just have to encapsulate whatever you want to say in asterisks. So let's go ahead and take a look at the scripts for how to do that. And just showing you, it does work on the other player's screen before I get into the scripts. Alright, so here we are back in our normal studio, and there are two scripts that you're going to have to make because the make chat whatever can only be called from a local script. So you have to make a chat module like we did last time. If you aren't familiar with chat modules, you should go watch my tutorial on those. But basically inside the chat service, you have to make a folder called chat modules, and then inside of there you can place each of your commands. Like I have my kill command from last time, but this time I have a new one called actions. And so this is where the processing of the commands take place. And so basically I have it set up like a normal chat command. I don't care who says it, so I'm not going to be using speakerName to determine oh, if Ry123 says it, then do it. No, this is for everyone. So the only thing I'm checking for is that if the first character and the last character are an asterisk. Now the way to do this is you have to take a substring of the message, and so string.sub is I think it's a function. I'm not sure what you call this, but anyway, so basically it takes the string you want to, substring, and then it takes the start and the stop position. Lua is really stupid and indexes begin at 1 instead of 0 like every other programming language on the earth. I mean, I guess it makes sense if you're 2, so, but if you're anyone else, it's a pain in the butt to remember that Lua starts at 1 instead of 0. But anyways, so 1 correlates to the first position in the string, and 1 again correlates to the first position in the string. So this will just get the first character in the message that a player types out. And if that's an asterisk, and the last character, which we use as string.sub again, and we pass in the chat message, and we use -1 because we want it to start at the last character from the end, is an asterisk, then we will go ahead and fire our remote, our usual remote event thing. Now, I tried to make this a remote function so that you could return true and false and stuff, just so I know there are some people that are smarter than me in the comments, and I know that the function we're using, the what's it called, ChatMakeSystemMessage, can fail. I tried using the remote function, but it was just a pain because you can't use a remote function to all the clients at the same time, and I just figured this was easy. It might not be as stable, but it should work 99.9% of the time. So now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to tell you how I decided to do it, because it works great, and this is how I decided to do it. So you say game, GetService, replicated storage, like always, WaitForChild, and I called mine ChatActions, as you can see over here in the replicated storage. And then I FireAllClients, and I pass in the speaker name and the message, just so that we can use that for our text. And then we return true so that the original chat message doesn't show up in the chat. Otherwise, every other message just gets passed through like a normal chat message. So now we're going to hop into a local script, which I just put into the StarterGui, but you can really put it anywhere as long as it goes into the player. In fact, I'm probably going to move mine to the starter player scripts just because that's a better place to put it. And so basically this is the meat of the script, and so basically it just does the same thing. It gets the replicated storage, waits for the ChatActions event, and then whenever the client is called, it will call this function. And so again, we collect the speaker name and the message as parameters. And then we pcall this function, because like I said, sometimes this function can break. So if it does, we don't want it to break our script. But we don't do anything with like the success or fail. Ideally we would. It would just be a huge pain, and I want to keep this as simple as possible. So if it breaks, nothing will happen, which is better than like it breaking and everything breaking. So if this function breaks, nothing will happen, but it can keep on being used as normal. But it shouldn't break. I haven't seen it break yet. Roblox Wiki just cautions that it could. So anyways, so to do this, we have to do game, GetService, StarterGui, SetCore, ChatMakeSystemMessage. If you ever saw my make the server chat tutorial, it's the exact same thing. But this time we're just going to set the text equal to the speaker's name, and then put a space, and then put their message minus the asterisk. So this will start their message from the second position, which should be the first letter of their message, and then end it at the second to last position, which should be the last letter or character of their message before the asterisk. Then we set the color to white, which is the default Roblox chat color. I guess you could, if you wanted to, make the action chats a different color. And then we set the font to Source Sans Bold, because that's what the rest of the Roblox chat is in. And then we set the size to size 18, because again, that's what the rest of the chat is in, and it looks uniform and nice, at least to me. Maybe you want to make it different, but that's what I like. And just to show you again what the difference is, so if I say hi, that's a normal chat, but if I say hi and asterisk, now it just says Ry123 hi. And so I can use that for actions like Ry123 punches a wall. I don't know. And so it shows up like it would a RPG action text. I don't know what you call it, but anyways, so yeah, it's actually pretty simple. And just to show you, when I was testing on the server, this place does have filtering enabled. So filtering enabled doesn't matter when you're just solo play testing, but when I started up the server, filtering enabled matters. So this will work with filtering enabled. I hope you found this tutorial useful. Please suggest future tutorials down in the comments below. And if you have any problems, I'd love to help you out down there as well. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.